Season 2 of The Hunting Wives will likely explore the aftermath of the secrets exposed in Season 1. The delica facade of Southern charm will continue to crack as Sophie and Margot face the consequences of their choices. Trust among the women will weaken, while old alliances dissolve and new rivalries emerge. The town itself may grow more hostile as rumors spread. Season 2 will focus on guilt, denial, and the consequences of deception. Instead of a fresh start, the story will explore how past actions shape the present, creating tension and moral complexity that will drive the drama forward. Margot's character may become darker and more unpredictable. Once confident and controlling, she might now struggle with losing influence and inner certainty. Season 2 could reveal more of her past, showing how she learned to manipulate others to survive. Pressure may push her into reckless decisions, fueled more by fear than strategy. This makes her both dangerous and relatable, offering insight into the vulnerabilities behind her persona. Viewers could feel conflicted, torn between judgment and empathy, as her actions become increasingly risky. Margot's evolution may be central to the season, showing the cost of maintaining power at any emotional price. Sophie's arc may center on identity and morality. No longer just an observer, she will confront her complicity in the group's lies. Her marriage could face tension as trust erodes, adding personal stakes. Sophie may struggle between remaining passive or asserting herself, which could transform her into a quiet disruptor or risk turning into what she feared. Her journey may serve as the emotional core of the season, showing how personal growth can collide with social pressures. Season 2 will likely explore how secrecy and loyalty affect self-perception, forcing Sophie to make choices that challenge both her values and her survival in the group. The theme of female power will become more nuanced. Season 2 may show power as fragile and corrosive, rather than glamorous, highlighting the emotional toll of control. The women's social rituals, drinking, hunting, and gossip may feel desperate, masking fractures within the group. New characters could challenge existing hierarchies, forcing the originals to defend their status. Season 2 may explore the consequences of empowerment without accountability, showing how exclusion and manipulation harm both the group and the individual. By focusing on subtle psychological battles rather than overt conflict, the season could reveal the hidden costs of dominance and the fragility of carefully maintained appearances. The town may take a more active role in Season 2. Law enforcement, gossip, and community scrutiny could increase, threatening the women's privilege as a shield. Ordinary interactions may feel tense as the gap between public politeness and private cruelty widens. The season might explore how small, everyday actions expose cracks in the women's carefully curated lives. Characters may be forced to make choices between self-preservation and protecting each other, highlighting moral dilemmas in a tense social environment. By making the town almost a character itself, Season 2 could intensify suspense, showing how social pressure and observation can destabilize even the most controlled individuals. Male characters may gain more influence in Season 2. They might move from background figures to active players in the cycle of secrecy and control. Relationships could reveal power imbalances or highlight the harm caused by complicity and silence. Season 2 may explore how gender dynamics operate in both directions, showing that harm and manipulation aren't limited to one group. These shifts could complicate the narrative, making the story morally ambiguous. The men's roles may challenge viewers' assumptions about victimhood and responsibility, adding depth to the tension and providing insight into the consequences of secrecy and dominance in personal and social relationships. Morality will likely feel unstable throughout Season 2. Characters may justify extreme actions as loyalty or survival, making it difficult for viewers to assign blame. Betrayals could come from fear or misguided affection rather than malice. The show may challenge the audience to question judgments, highlighting the complexity of human behavior. Season 2 could explore how ethical compromises accumulate, showing how small decisions escalate into serious consequences. By blurring lines between right and wrong, the season may focus less on redemption and more on the psychological cost of secrecy, deception, and survival in a morally ambiguous social world. Secrets will evolve from hidden truths to active weapons. Information may be manipulated to gain leverage, turning intimacy into a tool of power. The shared history of the women could become both a source of bonding and threat. Paranoia may dominate interactions as trust erodes. Season 2 may emphasize how secrecy isolates individuals, even within close-knit groups. By portraying secrets as burdens rather than protection, the show could highlight the emotional and psychological costs of deception. This tension may be central to the season, keeping viewers on edge as every conversation and encounter carries the risk of exposure or betrayal. Season 2 may adopt a darker, more claustrophobic tone. Cinematography could focus on tighter framing, shadows, and intimate scenes that emphasize psychological tension. The hunting motif might symbolize predation and survival rather than thrill. Silence and discomfort may become more pronounced, giving weight to internal conflicts. The visual and narrative style could reinforce the emotional heaviness of the season, reflecting the characters' growing isolation and paranoia. By slowing down moments of tension and emphasizing psychological nuance, Season 2 may create a more immersive, unsettling atmosphere, making viewers feel the pressure, fear, and moral complexity alongside the characters in a world built on lies. Ultimately, Season 2 will likely focus on consequences over shock. Relationships may fracture beyond repair, and apparent victories could feel hollow. The narrative might highlight that the real danger lies in repeated patterns of secrecy, manipulation, and emotional betrayal.